Um, I love my first responders. Obviously, I'm a big first responders advocate. I love my police department. I love my military. So you're kind of like you're a little bit of both. So let's talk a little bit about the dark side. A lot of people like I heard a stat that the average American male lives to 78. The average American first responder lives to 58. So that's a 20-year difference.
Yeah.
So talk to us about, why. I mean, obviously, we're not professionals here. We're just, two brothers just talking shit. Why do you think the big discrepancy? That's a quarter of a lifetime.
Yeah.
But why do you think that first responders, veterans, we have such a high depression? We have a very high divorce rate. I mean, I think it's like something like 80% divorce rate and a very high suicide rate. Why do you think that is in your personal opinion?
The job itself, in both, I guess the word industry, but in both career fields are pretty similar in that first responders are within a paramilitary organization. So they have similar rank structure. They have shift work and put a pin in shift work because we're gonna come back to that. But the high stress of immediate responses, adrenaline dumps repeatedly during a 8 or 9, 10, 12-hour shift happening over and over and over again, and the body having to recover from those adrenaline dumps. And then the fear factor, the pucker factor, if you will, of the danger. I was obviously, as an F-16 avionics person, I was not a combat veteran, and I served in a time period where there was no active conflict, and I was working on a flight line, so I was literally hundreds of miles away from anything that could be called action. But in my law enforcement career, I was on a different front line, and I was in the thick of it all the time. I mean, I'm not a big guy. So when I graduated high school and then went to the recruiter, I was told I needed to gain 5 pounds just to get in. So I was like 5'5" and 110 pounds, and the minimum weight requirement was 100.